So, I've been back in the UK for all of 3 days, and them 3 days have been Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and today as in Boxing Day. Well, I drove up and down to Bristol for our flights to go away with the boys, meaning I had to empty out the van of all of its stuff, and now, did I turn the electricity on? No. Oh well. Now I've got to set the van back up, and there's a few additions since the first video, which was months ago actually now. I did sleep in it one night without the bed, so it's a bit of a mess. So yeah, I'm gonna take all these covers out, get the bed in, and then show you what I've added. Oh no! Oh my god! Ow! It's not comfy on the knees. Right, I'm gonna get this in. I don't know how I'm gonna film this because I don't know where my tripod is. Oh, it's so heavy. There we go. Mattress number 2 and a quilt. It's a bit of a concoction of a mattress, so it's 3 layers because the slats are quite big, which I didn't realise until I put the first layer on, that you can feel the slats. So I've layered it up a couple of times and you can still feel them a bit, but it's comfy enough, it does the job. I'm not living in it, so it's comfy enough for me at the moment. I'm going to put some blankets in, and then I'll show you what I've created for the curtains, because they're also pretty shit. So for the curtains, for the side, because it's like, I don't know, it's quite a small van, and I couldn't find any like packs and stuff online for curtains. I didn't want to take them down each time or put them up each time I wanted to use them. So what I've done, I've created a small bungee system along the top here, as you can see here, and then I just hang extra large bed sheet that I've chopped in half along it, and it seems to work alright. So I'm going to put them in quick and show you. I mean, it's not ideal, it's a bit janky and it doesn't look the prettiest, but once I doubled up like I've just done, they block out pretty much all light, which is cool. And it means I can take them out, which is really easy. Another little feature is, so I don't have to turn on the main light. Fucking look at that shit. Oh yeah, fairy lights. So yeah, they're in here, so I have light, and it's a nice soft light, so I can chill in here, and it's not really in your face, and it means I'm not running off the car battery as well. This thing I've been struggling with was the front and back curtain. So the one for the back window, which is big window, lots of light comes through, and the divider between the cab and the back. At first I was using like a silver cover for the back, but it means I had to open the boot each time to do it, which was a pain in the ass. And for the front was just a towel on another bungee cord, but now I've got blackout curtains on a bungee cord for the front and a curtain pole for the back. So the bungee cord clicks in here, I think, and then clicks in over here. I can just close them up or open them when I need to. The back is still causing me a bit of trouble. It is the problem child. I'm going to put the curtain rail back up, but it doesn't solve the issue really. I'm still putting a towel over it, and the only thing about the curtain rail is really fucking noisy when you drive, because it's got a spring in it that creates the tension, and when you drive it just bounces around everywhere and it's really, really annoying, but it does the job. I'm gonna put it up again just for the sake of it, because it's really handy to have, and it saves me having to open the boot to put that silver lining up. So this is the curtain rail. I also had to make these 2 wooden triangle pegs that fit in the corners, because obviously the van's not square, it's like rounded at the top. So these are to make it square, so they actually have something to push against. There you go, in there. That one goes in there, if I remember correctly. And then this is the most annoying thing. Oh, oh fuck! Right, that goes there. Unscrew this. Right. That will do. Not going to fanny about that anymore. Basically means I can hang something off that to cover up the back. And once all of them curtains are closed, like, yeah, you literally, there's no light that gets in, which is actually quite good considering how janky the whole system is. I can fit my 6'2" plus 2 boards on top of it in that side, and then on this side here my trug fits perfectly, which is absolutely sweet because it means I can get everything I need in here. So yeah, it actually works quite well. There is a couple things playing up on it. I might pop the bonnet. There's a couple things playing up in mechanical terms. Oh god, it's hot. So I had issues with a injector that's gone. Yeah, I can see it here now. If you look here, this injector is in here, is leaking. It's leaking diesel. And I took it to the mechanic thinking it was an oil leak, but what's actually happened is there's diesel leaking out the bottom of that. So I've got to replace that one at some point, but it's not the end of the world if I don't replace it right now. Ah, it's fucking hot. What else have I done? The tension arm on the cam belt, I think it's the cam belt, that snapped when I was driving back from Bristol last time I went to Bristol. Meaning I drove the whole way with basically without a cam belt. It was just working. So I replaced that, fixed that. The air filter is zip tied in place because that's popped off. And then there's one other thing. Yeah, I've got, so my antifreeze temperature gauge I think is gone, because I've got plenty of antifreeze. It seems to be working, and then every so often it says I haven't got enough, but it's on the max line, just under the max line, so I can live with that for the moment. Other than that, everything runs pretty smoothly, bar the cabin fan. Now the cabin fan's a bit of a problem. With the cabin fan is basically the way this thing works is just like a little coil, almost like a light switch dimmer, and basically that coil tightens to basically say if it needs more power or less power. So that's a bit dodgy, but it works fine. However, the actual fan itself is old and struggles to, it basically doesn't turn on fully. So under the passenger footwell, the fan is in like this box, and to get it on full whack I have to smack it to make it turn on and give it power, enough power to get going, which is kind of annoying. But I mean, it's just one of them little things. It adds a bit of personality to the van, and I can't be bothered to replace it right now until it becomes a proper issue. So yeah, that's sorted. I'm trying to think what else I've added. Oh yeah, I've added a GoPro mount up here. That means I can just plug my GoPro in up there and talk to the camera, which is really handy. I was going to put another one up here so that you can get like a POV driving shot, but every time I go to do it, it doesn't seem to stick because there's always too much condensation. But other than that, I don't think there's much more to add. That's the gist. I mean, I've got curtains now, I've got lights, it's mechanically sound-ish, knock on wood. Right, I don't think there'll be another van video after this, other than me just vlogging around. So I hope you enjoyed this setup. If you've got any questions, just put them in the comments, because I'll ask. There's a lot of things I probably would do differently, mainly this back one, and if I come up with a solution, I'll put it somewhere. So yeah, thank you for watching. It's only going to be a short one because I just thought I'd film this whilst I'm setting it up, because if I don't do it now, I won't do it. So there you go.